I'm Dave Jason Parquez. I grew up in San Pedro, Laguna, city couple of miles south of Manila, the capital of the Philippines. And I grew up playing sports. I played tennis and volleyball when I was young. I played for my school team back in high school and sometime in college. I had a job back in the Philippines. I worked there for 2 years in a hospital as a laboratory scientist. And then I moved here in California about over 2 years ago to work as a clinical laboratory scientist at Quest Diagnostics. It's a diagnostic laboratory wherein we perform different laboratory analysis on patient samples, mostly body fluids, some are tissues, to aid in the diagnosis and treatment of the patient's diseases. Before I left back in the Philippines, I tested all my family members. So when I checked my grandma's blood sample, I discovered that she has leukemia. So it was really a hard time for me. And before I left, she passed away. My parents lives back in the Philippines. And then my sister, my older sister, she's a pediatrician and she works in the Philippines. And my other sister, she's a nurse in Sydney, Australia. So for the men's, my favorites are Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic. And then for the women, the Williams sisters and Maria Sharapova. So every March, I would drive down to Indian Wells to watch the annual BNP Paribas Open, to watch my idols compete. It was fun because I get to see them up close and personal. I got to have a picture taken with them, except for Roger Federer. That's my next goal. This coming March, I would try to get a picture of him before he retires. I love traveling, so I travel with friends or family. It gives me the excitement of visiting new places and experiencing some of their culture. My friend Reiko, she asked me if I want to try out CrossFit because she noticed that I've been gaining weight. That's what motivated me to try out CrossFit. And I don't have anything to do after work, so I thought I should give it a try, just for fun and no pressure. Yeah, actually it was the worst, especially after the last on-ramp. I barely finished the workout and I tried to catch my breath and try to recompose myself before I drive back home. I feel better and stronger because before I used to experience lower back pain, especially when sitting for long periods. I would just try to get stronger and faster and try to improve in everything what I do. I'll try to stick to my diet as well because it's hard to dial in my diet, especially if you can just buy sweets around the corner. They're my guilty pleasures. Yeah, especially when lifting things. So I have to tighten, I always remind myself to tighten my core and straighten my back, especially when lifting heavy things at work.
You're right.
Yeah, I know.